Alright, I just got off a nice shift at work, so what do I want to see? Revelation of the Seal of Orichalcos Duel Reader. That'll cheer me up after work. Huh. Who knows? Maybe I'll go down a different path. I doubt it, though, given the reception, but let's not get into all of that. Zijo's helped out with this. Well, no, it was Patreon support. That's different entirely. Episode 18.
Don't you understand the game?
Previously in Duel Arena, Hikari started sucking dick.
By trying to save
disease to be cured.
instead, you'll save no one.
Also, happy 4th to my American viewers.
It's too dangerous. We came together because we didn't want to stand alone.
There are no more second
To celebrate America's birthday, here's depression.
How long have we known each other?
Stop denying this.
I can tell when you're lying.
Absolute irrelevance.
At this point,
It's
is
all
to maintain
over.
this show.
Thank you for highlighting all the negatives that have happened to his life. We can't establish any of the positives, because that would be positive. Why would we want any of that in Revelations? We're so edgy and cool. Oh my god, man. I like just got out of high school, and being the goth kid is just my entire personality.
Same dream.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a dream if you don't sleep.
I've lost good people too, and know how it feels.
That's nice. I lost our crew.
You didn't have to watch as they...
Slight bit of an update in the design, but he just got
because
back.
I wasn't there doesn't mean I can't understand.
Actually, yes it does.
I can't block the images out of my head.
Don't just push me out like that.
You're pushing
You're not
me
the only one
out!
who's suffering, Hikari.
I've already lost too many people.
Then maybe you should have fought harder for them.
I'm sorry, you weren't there.
You abandoned them at the facility.
Okay, what would you have
Exactly what they
done?
were going through, and you turned your back on them.
And what would you have
The whole
done?
place was already a war zone. I couldn't save them.
You didn't even try.
You're not even trying to write!
There was a chance. I couldn't.
How long are you going to keep making excuses? You threw away their lives.
Guys,
How long are you gonna keep making excuses?
Put their
Audience
lives
to
in your
Revelations
hands
crew.
because they trusted you. How could you leave them behind? Where were you when they needed you?
What
Where
do you
were
want
you?
from me? There's nothing we can do about it now.
This whole mission was your idea. You were supposed to protect them.
I've had enough. Just leave me
Okay,
alone.
Ringo. For him.
Sure, just run off.
It's nice to see different
That's all you do
profile
anymore,
pics.
isn't it?
I may run off, but you never joined the fight in the first place. Who's really the coward?
Himself in the mirror. We both know he'll never be the same because of this.
Probably not.
I should have been there.
Yes, you should have. So shut up!
Then maybe you'd be gone too.
I guess.
Oh, but he said he'd do everything perfectly. He blamed Hikari for not doing it correctly, so clearly that means he knows the exact thing that should have happened, after all.
Of his friends and allies.
That's what you're implying with your
Hikari
writing.
found himself walking about the now empty rooms of the mountain base. He continued to be plagued with guilt, abandoning his friends to the grim fate at the Orda's base. Much like the previous few nights, the events of his previous duels against Executor and the Emissary continued to play themselves over and over in his mind. Unable to silence his recurring
This isn't
memories,
so bad. Giving
he
him a bit of
continued to
trauma
wander
and
about
stuff
the
like that
base,
so you can try to
aimless,
overcome that.
searching
A
for
new
answers that
aspect
would
to
not
Hikari
come.
you could build off of.
Hikari didn't even know where he was going.
He just knew he
or
couldn't
what
stay
solace
here.
could be found.
New legs.
His body had permanently been altered.
Damn.
Changed. It would serve as a permanent reminder of his defeat for the rest of his days.
Crawling in my skin.
I just can't believe everything.
Worst part is
went
he can't
so
even get
wrong.
new body parts, so if
Despite
any of these
everything
parts
I've done,
break, he's fucked.
Still not enough.
What's he gonna do?
I
Return
thought
to the
defeating that body double
organization?
was proof that
That
I
ain't
could handle
happening.
anything. And I can't shake that feeling that wasn't anywhere close to Executor's real power. But he wasn't even the one
He was
in
acting like he was
charge.
holding back.
I'm not even strong enough to beat Emissary anymore. Ah,
Yeah, Emissary
I don't
got
get it.
better while you
Why can't I win?
stayed the
What
same.
am I missing? They're going to come back. It's only a matter of time. What do we do then? Would we be better off joining them willingly?
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? We just have a new evil empire. I mean, to be fair, when you've already got an entire organization that's taken over the world, screw it. Can't beat them. Join someone else. Keeping the theme song from the first half of Season 2, but to be fair, it was a banger, so I don't really have a problem with that one. Although this part might have to get cut out because of copyright and stuff. It gets banned in freaking Russia, specifically. Like, seriously, if it's not banned everywhere, it's banned in Russia, specifically. I'm not kidding. So it is a great theme song with all this stuff. I don't have any problems with anyone on the art staff or anything like that. They do a good job, and the voice actors do their job well. Like, there isn't bashing of any of that stuff behind the scenes for the most part. It's just the writing. But then again, none of all of Duel Arena has come out yet, so who knows? Maybe in the last second they'll turn everything around. She's the only character that's still a mystery, because if you saw the new revelations of Seal of Orichalcos itself, you knew who the guy with the mask was. So we've been introduced to basically everyone in this theme song. I still am questioning, though, what that whole thing was with the evil eyes. Was it going to be possessed by the organization? I guess it leads to the question. I love Fire Emblem, dude. It's a banger theme song, but I give him credit for that much at least. Acting so smug, confident, and certain they can make their way through this. Bad news.
He continued to ponder his predicament, but those thoughts were interrupted by the alarm. He recognized it instantly.
Alert!
It was an intruder alert.
Ah, crap, I broke my future. I hate it when I do that.
The alarm could only mean one thing. The primary doors had been forcefully breached.
Great, so he's only went from bad to worse to atrocious.
Allies, urging them to wake up and prepare for battle.
I don't want to go to bed. 5 more minutes.
With his augmented body, he would be faster than anyone. Racing towards the entrance to face the intruders, Hikari assumed the Order of Eternity had come to seize everyone for their own purposes.
Safe bet, they did it before.
But the truth awaiting him was far worse than anything he could possibly imagine.
Cerberus was let loose. I don't mean the Greek thing. Oh, great. The organization found them out.
You triggered the alarm.
Hikari never told me he added some kind of outdated security system.
Traitor.
What does it matter? We're already inside, and this is the only exit. They're defenseless against us now.
Edward, and the clones? What's happening here?
Got turncoat.
You saved us the trouble of having to find you. You draw these insurgents to this place like a beacon. The supply raids conducted against the Empire are all caused by you. Soldiers. The others I told you about must be further down in the lower levels. Find them.
Advance. Find them all and destroy any who resist.
Do you think Valtor just let you join the
way.
team? His entire
Don't
plan
let you
is
get
to make a
past
bunch
me.
of clones and take over the
Can't
world.
save them, Hikari.
Well, again, that guy retconned into, I want to take over the world, so meh.
Thought your little sanctuary was safe, but you never expected me to bring them right to the front door.
No, I thought you would actually be a valuable
Sold
teammate.
us out? How could you do this?
You Benedict Arnold. Oh wait, we got a turncoat. A Benedict Arnold on July 4th. Fitting, given America's history.
Empire, supplying outcasts like you with information. You never even questioned my sources. It may have caused a light disturbance, here and there, but in return, all enemies of the Empire would reveal themselves. You were caught in my trap a long time ago.
But you're my friend.
Not anymore.
Can't all just be
I'm
alive.
Valtor's
I never
BFF
could have
now.
accomplished what I did without your help.
Troopers, leave this one to me. Go after the others before they get the chance to escape.
Not a chance. I won't let you get past me.
Let me guess. You want to hold the line and protect the others? How pointless. You're powerless to stop us now. The souls of your friends are forfeit. And it's all because of what you've done.
Oh, shut
You roped them all
up.
into this pointless insurrection.
You're right, I should just lie down and
Had
die
only
like a
simply embraced the
dog.
Empire's
Right.
laws, none of this would have happened. Rather than accepting order, you choose to condemn everyone to a life of misery.
Oh, blow yourself. And they're just all waltzing past.
Hey!
Then again,
get back here! You can't just
it's better
ignore
that
me!
he doesn't duel them,
Traitors
given their
don't
power. That just
deserve
means
to
everyone else
die.
has to deal with them.
I led them in
But
their
then again, what's
own
supposed to do? They
I
just
would
take
be the
on
one to finish
17
them
men at
off.
once. I don't know if they're bulletproof exactly, but they are so
Baltor
advanced
has no
tropes.
right to declare himself
troops.
emperor. What he's done is treason.
You're one to talk about
Baltor has
treason.
no right to declare himself
should be
emperor.
thankful
What do you
the
mean
Emperor
right?
for
He
all
took
he's done.
over. Even the
He was
entire
the only
world
one who
government
protected us from the calamities
just gave
that
up.
threatened to destroy the planet. Zashin was the latest and most public
Oh,
example.
Zashin reference.
You may
Nice.
think our world is a savage place now, but you chose this life for yourself. Face me, Hikari. Let's end this.
Fine.
It's time to duel.
Now, granted, it wouldn't have made sense
I'll
if
make
just
the
like
first
none of
move.
your troops could come in
I
here
summon
if I
Reborn
beat this
Tengu
one
to the
guy,
field.
but that's a Yu-Gi-Oh logic thing. We'll get you next time.
Next, I activate emergency teleport. I can summon Psychic Commander directly from my deck.
Or something like, we'll give you an hour before
Now,
we drop
watch
the
as my Psychic
bomb.
Commander tunes with Reborn Tengu.
Take as many as you can and get as far as you
I'll
can.
protect
I
everyone
don't
from the
know.
Empire's might. I synchro summon Scrap Archfiend.
Synchro summon ace monster that's a vanilla beat stick. What could go wrong?
Thanks to Tengu's effect, I get to summon another one from my deck. I'll set this face down and end my turn.
That's
I don't know
all.
how long he's been back,
You've always been so needlessly
but you think
attached to
he'd
that
update the
pitiful
deck a
synchro
bit if
monster.
you've had that much trauma
Card
over
that
what
weak doesn't
happened?
stand a chance against me. It's my turn. I'll start
Fireworks.
with this card. Summoner
In
Monk.
case you hear any loud explosions in the background.
Now I activate its special ability. By discarding a spell card, I can summon a level
doesn't
4
like the
monster
fireworks.
from my deck.
And I see your dueling
okay,
tactics
buddy.
haven't
Go
changed a
ahead.
bit. You're trying to synchro summon a level 8 monster.
I think the answer might surprise you.
Overlay
I
network.
choose to summon this card. Armageddon Knight.
What?
Now I
Then
can
I'll
know a
play
dark
my spell
monster.
card, Inferno
Oh wait, no, that's on
Reckless
normal summon. My mistake.
Now I can summon 2 more from my deck.
And you don't have any scrap archfiends in your deck, so oops.
This is new. But your spell card helps me out too.
Yeah, let's get some
I'll
another
summon my
reborn
last
tank.
Tengu in defense mode.
Tengu. Sorry.
Deep within the halls of the Empire, there lies a power beyond imagination. Due to my knight's effects, I can now send a total of 3 dark monsters from
Oh,
my
it's on
deck
summon in
directly
general.
to
I'm
the
wrong then.
graveyard.
Weird order, but
I'll
whatever.
choose
It's not in the world.
Destiny Hero Malicious, Necro Gardener, and Sandgan.
2 of those are bad. Bad for Hikari,
Now
that
using
is.
Summoner Monk and Armageddon Knight, I construct the Overlay Network.
Goes into
Overlay
Utopia.
Network. Can it be?
Behold, your doom. I exceed summon Tornado Dragon.
So much for your back row. Oh, they gave it a little overlay unit thing circling it. That's nice. That's a nice detail.
Xyz summon? I don't believe it. He has the same powers as Baltor's soldiers.
That's right. Their power is unleashed by consuming their overlay units. Watch this. I'd attach 1 overlay unit to activate Tornado Dragon's ability. Your face-down card is
Sakuratsu
strong.
armor.
In that case, I activate that trap card. Skill success.
Nah, I would have been wrong.
My Scrap Archfiend now gains 400 attack points.
Alright, good idea.
That's pointless. I'll construct the
No.
overlay network a second time
Dark
with
Rebellion.
my 2 remaining monsters. I exceed summon. Be born. Heroic champion Excalibur.
Excalibur! Sorry guys, it's automatically a good episode now. Those are the rules.
Another one of those strange monsters. Neither of them are strong enough to take on my Scrap Archfiend.
Oh, I activate Excalibur's effect.
This
Double.
monster isn't as strong as
Double.
Tornado
Double!
but its ability certainly makes up for it. By removing both of its overlay units, its attack power is doubled until the end of your turn.
What? You already have a monster with 4,000 attack points?
Yep, a doodle.
The power of my true deck will break you, Hikari. Even with all your skills, you are powerless against this. Excalibur, annihilate his Scrap Archfiend, Conqueror's Blade!
Damn it.
Tornado Dragon, it's your turn. Eliminate that reborn Tengu.
At least you still have a monster in the field.
This is a mere shadow of the Empire's might. Your chances of victory do not exist. I'll set 1 card face down. It's your move now.
Alright, I draw! These Xyz monsters are pretty strong. But if I play my
Give
cards
a
right,
blink.
I
Nice.
think I can turn this around. I'll start with Pot of Greed!
I know I'm
I draw two
giving
more cards
comments to
from
the
my
minor
deck.
things, but you gotta give
Now,
him credit where
I
it's
summon
worth.
Red Resonator to the field.
Maybe he's damning with faint praise, I don't know. Hey,
Using its
Resonator, I don't think he had
special
that in his deck
effect, I'll
before.
special summon this. Clear Effector!
He did update his deck a little bit. No, I think the Effector was already there.
What are you planning?
Well, obviously, I mean, what
I'll
a
use another
ritual
emergency
summon.
teleport to summon Psychic Commander from my deck.
Alrighty then.
Now, Psychic Commander tunes with Clear Effector. The power of their souls will open the gateway to the
Magical
future,
Library.
invoking a
And
brand new power.
new power, eh?
Synchro Summon, Ally of Justice, Catastrophe.
Alright, that's a good pick. Nice choice.
Thanks to Clear Effector, I'm now allowed to draw one more card. After that, Red Resonator tunes with Reborn Tengu.
Orient
Here's
Dragon?
my second Synchro monster.
Well, that wouldn't
Show
help any.
yourself. Coral Dragon!
Alright, another good pick from Hikari. Good pick, good pick.
So what?
Why'd you look so
activate
pathetic?
Coral Dragon's effect. By discarding one card, I can take out your Excalibur.
Nice.
Now go, Catastor! Attack his Tornado Dragon!
Could have attacked with Coral to do some more damage,
This type
but
of power will
I
never
just want to be on the
defeat my
safe
deck.
side.
Your attacks are weak.
We'll see about that.
No
Coral
damage because the
Dragon,
effect activates
attack
immediately
his
blow it
life
up.
points directly!
Your arrogance is great if you think that will be enough to hurt me. Your attack simply activates my trap card, Metal Reflect Slime.
Oh, dang
This
it.
trap card summons itself as a monster.
Now it would have been smart to attack with Coral Dragon first, do life
The
point
Coral
damage,
Dragon
and
is
allow
far
Ally
too
to just
weak to
blow this thing up.
No!
Then again, I could see him being afraid of the face sounds like a Rush recklessly or something, so he would overpower the
Just
Coral
attack the
Dragon, whereas
Coral
Ally
Dragon
would just
first.
blow it up.
Catastor could defeat that monster.
Yeah, he's acknowledging his
Now I
own
can't even
misplay, but
damage
I
his life
think he'd
points.
still give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'll set one card face down. And end my turn.
You're getting sloppy. You're even weaker than I remember.
I'm so glad we
friends are
had that
scattered.
episode where he
His
realized he
strategies
was
are
stronger
flawed.
than he could have possibly
The
ever
only thing
been.
anyone will remember
And now we're
about
telling
you
him about how
is
much
the
he
magnitude
sucks.
of your failure.
Edward, this isn't you. The Empire is manipulating everything. Stop the duel.
Don't you get it? I've always served the Empire. That's never changed.
But you were the one giving me information so we could avoid their
Yeah, I
patrol.
lied!
We were trying to steer clear of them.
He freaking said this in the opening. You just trusted
We
him.
only started stealing their supplies because there was nothing left. You were the one warning me to stay away from them. We had no choice.
You're not listening to me, Hikari. Everything I did was to expose you for the traitors you truly are.
You're the traitor!
You were my friend. There's no way this is all a lie. All that time we've spent together, it goes way beyond mere deception.
You want to talk about deception? You've been lying to everyone, including yourself. You knew all along you couldn't hide here forever. From the very beginning, you knew it would only be a matter of time before all the salvage would be picked clean. And what then? Venture
We
to
go-
the Savage Land?
Yeah, we just go somewhere
No one's
else.
ever returned from that desolate wasteland.
Isn't there something I can say to make you stop this?
No.
Innocent lives are at stake.
Innocent? The lot of you brought this on yourselves.
You're right, we should just let the Empire come in, steal our souls, and take over the world. Silly
I
us!
didn't know what else to do. You
You're so fucking pathetic!
I've heard enough of your excuses. I was curious how you handle the Empire's true power.
Ah, you haven't moved past high school.
I'm through toying around. I'm going to show you the card that would take everything from you.
Oh no. Edward!
You wouldn't.
Don't do it! Stop!
It's too late to stop me. I activate the seal of orichalcos.
Well, crap baskets. This went from 0 to 100 real quick. It went from casual duel for... Well, okay, not casual. There's nothing friendly about this, but... Great, now a soul is on the line, too. I wonder who will win! Well, let's see. Only one of them is on the cover of the box, so... Now it's even more personal. I like the little glow they gave it though. They did do again. They did do a great job. They gave him the glow, orichalcos in the eyes and all that stuff. In fact, I think this is the first time the seal has been activated in Revelation proper, so that gives an extra level of impact to it. Way to make this more impactful, Revelations.
Your body, you've been altered.
I lost. I was trying so hard to save him.
He's only now noticed
wasn't anything
well, again,
I
they were
could
staying
do.
at a distance.
So it's true. The Order of Eternity is real. Intriguing. I'm certain the Emperor will be quite interested in what I found.
Edward, I don't want to fight like this. You're my friend.
You're wrong. You are the enemy that must be purged. This duel will be the end of your pitiful resistance. This duel is the final chapter in this story. The power I possess will leave you with nothing.
The power you possess will leave one of you with nothing, that's for certain.
In order to summon another from my deck. After
The
that,
power you possess
I'll
is
summon my
potentially
dark Valkyria to the
self-destructive.
field.
Now I'll build the link network. That's nice little glow with the eyes, the soul thing. They did a good job with that.
Times, but all of his monsters had to be the same level. But the way he's acting is worrying me. Could he have a way to end the duel?
On this turn, I'll show you a being so terrifying no monster can stand against it.
They do
I
have
activate
custom
my
cards in the
spell card,
season. That was
Galaxy
foreshadow.
Queen's Light.
Oh crap!
Since Metal Reflect Slime is a level 10 monster,
I was mentioning in
my
the
other
Q&A
creatures will
that
share
in
its
season
power.
2 they could get
now
more
all my
custom
monsters
cards in
become
there.
level 10 as well.
Level 10?
Crap!
That's not good.
You don't even know how hopeless
Are you gonna go into the giant robot? I like the giant robot, the super dimensional robot thingamafudger.
Now, my three
Looks like
monsters
it's gonna be a
bend
train,
your will
though.
to me. Become the embodiment of my desire. Invoke the power of ages and arise, my ultimate servant. I exceed summon super dimensional robot Galaxy Destroyer.
I love this thing. It's so stupid. Also, it is very not good for Hikari because this thing is a constant overlay unit, heavy storm or no Harpy's feather duster. Also, way to increase the scale size with showing the shadows from how much shadow it holds.
And it has 5,000 attack points?
It is a massive threat for Hikari.
Make it even stronger.
That fits way too
Be
well.
grateful, Hikari. It's not every day you get to witness this kind of power. I activate my monster's effect. By consuming one overlay unit, he destroys all your spell and trap cards.
All of them!
Supernova Cannon!
No, I activate my trap card. Threatening Roar. This card prevents any of your monsters from attacking this turn.
Well played. You're safe for now.
What's happening?
The moment I invoke the special ability of my monster, your set cards can no longer be activated.
What?
No, it can't be.
This
It
duel is
isn't.
mine. Go! Galaxy Destroyer!
Orichalcos
Attack
effect.
his core dragon now! Finish him off with Hyper Quantum Destruction!
Yeah!
I knew I left life points to survive this, plus there's Rush Reckless.
You survived?
Yeah!
Oh, I see.
Breakthrough skill in the graveyard.
Just like I remembered. A duel within the orichalcos is really in a class of its own. But right before your attack landed, I banished skill successor from my graveyard.
Sorry, skill successor, not
increasing
breakthrough
Coral
skill.
Dragon's attack by 800
Here's to see more of the robotic
Leaving me
parts.
with
We're gonna have
just
this part of his
enough life
body
points to
show it
survive
off a
your
little
attack.
bit and, you know, give him extra
I
detail or
must say
two.
I'm surprised, but it changes nothing. You don't possess a card with this kind of power.
That's not all. Since my dragon was destroyed, I
Get to
can
draw
also
another
draw
card.
one more card from my deck.
Taking out the Coral Dragon was the
I
correct
end my
decision,
turn.
though. Otherwise, blow it up, and
It's my
Catastrophe just
turn
blow up
now.
his monster.
I draw.
Because I'm pretty sure
That
Dimensional
Galaxy
Destroyer
Destroyer
isn't dark.
card is pretty powerful, but even with its ability, it can't defeat Catastrophe.
I
because
thought
it's
so.
not a dark monster. Go, Catastrophe, take it out.
Mr.
Face
Sato,
down.
Your tactics are so straightforward.
Wait, no, he's got Necroguard in the
You
graveyard.
couldn't defeat the Order, and you certainly can't defeat me. Did you really think I hadn't planned for this? I banished Necro Gardener from my graveyard. Your attack is negated.
Shoot.
That's right. I forgot you put that in your graveyard before. I'll summon Kobold Hedgehog for some added defense.
That's all you can
I'll
do.
end my turn, but you can't attack Catastor without losing your only monster.
You really are a failure of a duelist. I expected you to be a far stronger adversary. You may have survived your ordeal against the invaders, but I can see they took far more from you than your body. You seem to think that Catastor is protecting you, but my next card will render it completely useless.
What?
It's my turn. From my hand, I activate the spell card, Exceeds Import. Your Catastor will now become one of my monsters overlaid.
Shit!
No! Catastor!
That's a good one. I thought it was gonna like negate the effects somehow. No, I'm just gonna
You are
steal it.
both a liar and a fool, Hikari. You inspired your allies with nothing but false confidence. You can't protect them. You can't even save yourself. Galaxy Destroyer, crush this last pathetic monster. Hyper Quantum Destruction!
Ow. Good thing you summoned that Kobold Hedgehog. That was the right thing to do.
Why is everything falling apart like this?
You're in the Revelations universe.
Can't protect anything. Or anyone.
Now, at the end, you understand. Your future is broken.
We
All
have a
that
title,
remains
folks.
is to kneel and allow me to seal your soul.
He's got go on his chest. I never noticed that.
This is nothing short of a disaster. How am I supposed to win against such a powerful monster? Trap cards are all but useless against it. Even my strongest synchro monsters don't possess this kind of power. It's just like before. Even after everything I've had to overcome just to make it this far, it's still not enough. Am I destined to spend the last of my days being overshadowed by everyone else?
Only if you let that happen.
I'll summon Trust Guard in defense mode. I end my turn.
Well, we don't have to worry about your end of the days for much longer, because if you die, there goes the
Looks
seal.
like there's nothing else you can do.
The seal will take you
All I
over.
need to do now is draw a monster, and I win the duel.
No. If he draws a monster now, it's all over.
Stare into the face of defeat.
You accepted this. You could just ride Kobold Hedgehog back from the graveyard.
Please, don't let this be how it ends.
Not a monster, but this will do. I'll set my card face down. Now attack again, Galaxy Destroyer! Wipe out his pathetic tuner monster!
No!
Or was the Trust Guardian that was
I
stolen
thought the
or
former
broken?
Japanese national champion would be a tough opponent, but it seems I was wrong.
The former Japanese
failed to damage me at all.
champion who was also at
Use the power
Eclipse
of the
Duel Academy at the
orichalcos
same
at my
time.
side.
Multitasking.
I am invincible. My all-powerful monster will finish you, and all your hopes will be reduced to nothing.
Maybe he's right.
Oh, come off it.
Couldn't stop Executor. I was powerless to save the others from being captured too. Now everyone who's left are fighting for their lives.
So is your life not worth fighting for?
Seeing just how dangerous Valtor's clones were at the Battle of New Persepolis, we're going to lose everything.
Only if you keep that
Even a
attitude.
point to fighting back.
Because that means that everything you've
I see
accomplished
the
in
spear
life,
in your eyes,
pointless.
Hikari. Surrender. You're out of options.
Maybe.
But the thing is that once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up.
I have something to fight for.
But why bother? There's no hope for you. You doomed all of your friends by rejecting the Empire, despite all the peace and protection it offered you all. Don't you understand? You could have shown them a path of the future.
What kind of a future does Valtor allow? Look at this world we're in and tell me this is a superior future.
Perhaps there is one. But you seem to be forgetting something.
Oh? And what would that be?
You keep
Valtor
saying I'm to
sucks.
blame for bringing the others here, for making them endure such terrible hardship. But all I ever offered them was a choice.
Look at all the great shiny new future characters we introduced. So half of them are dead.
They all wanted the same thing, but didn't know where to go. I just wanted to offer them some kind of sanctuary from everything. Is that really a crime?
Hikari, in this world, some are leaders, others are followers. Your influence,
Which one are you?
your actions can dictate a great many things. You are their leader. Your decisions drive theirs. Like it or not, everyone looks up to you. The burden of leadership is great. You must take responsibility for all the lives you've touched.
Oh,
It is
the
foolish to
irony.
ignore the weight of your own choices and the impact it's had on them. Now look around you. Everyone you
So when are
ever
you going to
cared
start
about
taking
is going to
responsibility for
die.
your actions?
I won't believe that! Right now, all of my friends are fighting with every fiber of their being. Fighting for their very existence. Maybe you're...
This does kind of parallel episode 1 of season 2, where
I
Hikari
am
versus
going to
Emissary.
keep fighting.
This is his second chance in a
No matter
way.
what, I won't abandon our dream. My friends wouldn't give up now. And I'm not going to give up either. Instead, I'm gonna fight for a new future. One that isn't bound by the orichalcos.
How foolish! Make your move, Hikari. Show me just how empty your
I'm going to the
future truly
Stevens
is.
universe. There's hope there.
I draw. All right. I'll summon Justice Bringer to the field in defense mode. Then I'll set my last 2 cards face down.
How long were you sitting on
That's it
those?
for my turn. I'll show you there's still a bright future ahead for us.
I think you'll find the ultimate power rests with me. And with that power, I'll crush this.
Alright, let's see that monster you draw.
I draw. It seems you found a way to defend against my Galaxy Destroyer.
Yeah, how about monster defense
Its
mode?
ability only stops you from using spell or trap cards. But Justice Bringer's ability can negate my Galaxy Destroyer's power. However, attacking is only one route to victory.
Fairy Meteor Crush.
Your soul's mine. Now I play this. Poison of the Old Man.
That'll do it.
No!
Burn him for 800.
That's right. This spell card inflicts 800 damage to your life points. Which is exactly
Are you sure we didn't
what
like to
I
get
need
1200
finish this
instead?
duel. You lose, Hikari.
I won't give up. Activate trap card. Power exchange. Justice Bringer takes the effect damage instead of me, lowering his attack points.
Interesting strategy.
What?
Is it really that strange, Edward? Enduring the pain for another's sake? You did the same for me once. Wake up!
It doesn't matter what you do. Nothing can stop me now. Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. Terminate his Justice Bringer. Hyper Quantum Destruction.
Too bad, Edward. You fell into my trap.
Impossible. A duelist like you is far too weak to trap me.
Oh, yeah? Then how about this? I activate the trap card. Dimensional
You were sitting on that for how long? Well, maybe you just top decked to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Did you really think it would be that easy? It seems you ignored my own trap card.
Oh no!
Oh, crap.
Go! Exceed's Veil!
What?
As long
That
as
makes
this
the card
remains in
unaffected.
play, my Exceed monsters can't be targeted by your card effects. Your trap card is useless.
Shite.
No way!
Now, continue your attack. Destroy his monster.
So much for that metaphor. Eh.
It didn't work?
You thought making some fancy speech about hope and determination...
Well, you were giving some fancy speech about hopelessness and despair. I wanted to turn.
Your chapter is over.
Also, you claim that I was giving a speech? I gave like 2 sentences. You gave an entire soliloquy.
This duel isn't over yet.
Don't you get it? No one can defy the Empire. You have failed in your self-appointed mission, and you'll soon pay the price. When I trap you in the orichalcos forever, your field is empty now, and you don't have a single card left in your hand.
You don't have any left in your hand either.
You will perish knowing that your best simply wasn't good enough.
I won't just stand back and let you do as you please. The Empire stole everything. Our families, our homes.
Our friends down there, most likely.
Everyone here, including the person I once called my friend.
Your sentiments are meaningless. It's over.
Not yet. As long as we even have one life point, my friends and I will keep fighting. Together, we're going to find a way to take out this corrupt empire and free everyone from its vile control.
Good luck with that. I mean that truly.
We may be
But the jawbone and all that is moving when they speak. It's not just the mouth flap up and down. They're giving a little extra detail in that regard.
I'll show you the strength of our combined power. It's my turn.
No. The only real power lies within the orichalcos.
You're wrong. This card will unite the will of us all, forging a hope that cannot be broken. I activate the Card of Sanctity.
Oh, that'll really open him a new future.
That lets me draw more cards as well. Perfect. With the power my monster wields, and the Aura of Protection from Exceed Veil, none of his cards make a difference. And with these new cards, I have everything I need to finish him off.
Everything but a monster.
Edward, I don't know what happened to you. But I won't let the Empire corrupt what's left of my friend.
Your friend was never your friend, and he's long gone. Yeah, I feel like I keep seeing the same scene over and over again.
I'm about to end this duel.
I'm not giving up. I play the spell card, Foolish Burial.
This is getting as bad as a will they, won't they. It isn't there yet. It's starting to feel that way.
Next, I'll summon the tuner monster, Cry Synchron.
Opening up a new horizon, eh? Quillbolt's still in the graveyard.
I'm not done. I activate the special ability of the Quillbolt Hedgehog in my graveyard. Since I control a tuner monster, this card can summon itself back to the field.
You're going to Colossal? What could you go into?
That also triggers the effect of TG Warwolf in my hand, so I can special summon it as well.
Alright.
Each effect triggering the next, like a series of dominoes.
Maybe Junk Warrior.
I can already tell you intend to synchro summon, but my all-powerful servant outclasses every single synchro monster in the game.
You don't get it. I'm going to win.
Even Valtor's?
You gave me.
You're bluffing. I never
Didn't
gave
Valtor
you
make a
anything.
new synchro monster in one of the newer episodes of Revelations? Newer
Synchron
in
tunes
terms
with
of
all
relative
four of my
terms.
monsters. These clustering wishes give way to a new hope. And with that hope comes an absolute power that will surpass this catastrophe. Arise! The Blazing Dragon! Star Eater!
How is he gonna help now? Good chant, though. Nice effect with the synchro summon.
Is that Star Eater? But even so, its power pales in comparison to mine.
You really don't remember, do you? Then there's no reason for me to hold back. Since Bryce Synchron was used to summon Star Eater,
It gained 600 attack points.
600 attack points, but its effects are negated. Now, I'll play the spell card, Battle Waltz. This will
Gives
summon
you a
a token
token.
copy of my Star Eater.
Given they use anime versions, they're probably going to use the anime effect of Battle
Feel free to
Waltz.
summon as many copies as you'd like. Your monsters are too weak to defeat me.
But what if I join their strength together? I play this. United we stand!
That's a nice
This
combo
gives
with
my
them.
token 800 attack points for each monster on my side of the field.
You're a bit short. Even at the end. How poetic. Even with all your best efforts, it's not good enough. You've lost.
I'm not done.
What are you talking about? You've already summoned your monsters. There's nothing more you can do.
You can't activate spells or
Call
traps.
to the field. I banished Battle Waltz from my graveyard in order to special summon this card.
Spell Striker. Nice addition.
What? Spell Striker? But that means...
That means my token grows even stronger. But first, Spell Striker! Attack his life points directly!
This is spite.
Now, Waltz token. Take aim and destroy that super dimensional robot Galaxy Destroyer! Synchro Illusion!
Waboom!
No! You can't possess the power to defeat me! I have the orichalcos! I was blessed with the full strength of the Empire! I've given my life to serve them! Why?
I'm sorry that you wasted your life!
No matter what, I'll always remember the friend you were, not the monster you became.
You can't take this from me! I had everything!
And now you've lost everything, just like me.
Star Eater! Wipe him out! Ardent Power Stream!
Damn you, Hikari! No!
Ah man, I can't believe I went through all this treason, our ship. This activated the seal, caused all this mayhem and destruction. And it all backfired in the end. What a surprise.
The Empire still wins.
I think that's the moral of the revelation of the Seal of Orichalcos, the tagline. The Empire wins, lol.
Your will in my battalion never loses.
Well, you just lost, so I don't trust your word.
You will live just long enough to realize how much you've lost.
Nice piece of artwork. Again, the artists do a great job. I don't know why he fell to the ground if he was standing there a second ago, but
No, I won't let it come to that.
Artistic
there
limitations.
Has to be some left. I can still save them.
The troopers come out. There is none left. You can't save anyone. Kick him when he's down.
Towards the lower levels of the mountain base, Hikari raced frantically through the halls. With each step, he could not shake the feeling that his duel had gone on too long. That Voltor's clones had already reached his
The duel was going on too long. This is about half an hour.
Running down the halls, he saw one collapsed duelist after another. Even Selena had fallen.
Oh, fantastic! I love you too.
Surrounding them,
God.
as they were quickly defeated by the Empire's advanced
Even
forces.
the ones that were left behind, they get to die too. Again, I'm so glad you spent all this time building up these characters just to kill them
from
off.
The outskirts.
You're so pathetic.
Their souls captured, locked away by the seal of Orichalcos. He had little time to mourn their loss.
Why not just make Hikari Spider-Man at this point?
Took
The writers hate him as much as the...
and gave chase.
It has to be a requirement to be on the freaking staff. Hate the character. Let it be fair, and it is surprised as soon as the clones went in, we know how this story ends. You couldn't save anyone, Hikari. Anyone.
They never had any reason to use it before, and Hikari quickly realized why.
It could have even been a minor thing too, like she survives. Even if you have to get a new voice actress for or something like that. That's not the end of the world. Just been like, maybe she defeats one clone or something, or he just grabs her in the middle of the... Like the seal's not active, he just grabs her and runs.
Into the savage lands. Without any supplies, he was unsure how long he could hope to survive in such a treacherous place. But Hikari knew moving any closer to the realm of the Empire would mean certain death.
Then again, what choice do you have, really? Any Revelations episode unless you feel a deep sense of depression, lost, and nothing, no hope is left in the world. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. It's just, the sad thing is there's some minor tweaks that could be made where it's like you can still have your cake and eat it too. It's just the minor stuff. Like, again, like I said, she survives. Like, she doesn't have to win the duel against the clone. That would be preferable to show, again, how far she's come as a character and all that stuff. But, just like, just don't have the seal be active. Hikari just runs in, she's the only one left, grab her, book it. And the clone's like, hey, wait, we're still doing a duel. Don't care, I'm freaking running. Just so like how desperate he is and how insane the situation is, I guess is the best way to put it. And just, yeah, book it. It's just I just leave that bit of it. And just the constant shitting on him from everyone else, just like, you couldn't save anyone. I would do so much better. You are worth it. I'm sorry, what would you do? You seem to be an expert. You know what you're talking about, clearly. I know that in real life, of course, if people talk out there, that's like, I would have done this. I would have done this. Monday morning quarterbacking, as some of us like to call it. Just like, well, why didn't they just do this when it's always doing that? Because obviously they didn't know at the time, you fuck nerd. But... it's just... Okay, it's just a simple, just like, okay, what would you do? You seem to know all the answers, you know how I'm going through. Tell me, what's your great plan? What was your great plan? We sent in with the strongest guy we had on our team and lost. So tell me, how do you think you would do better? What's that? You don't have an answer? Then shut the frick up. Hey. The super-dimensional robot thing was weird, but it orichalcos. Revelations has some of their own unique their own erratas, whatever. That's not the end of the world in and of itself. Just kind of a weird thing. The duel itself was well done. You know, it's the usual trope. It's just like, you can't win. There's no hope you could possibly win. Oh my god, how did you win at the last turn? But, I mean, that's how he's written, so I'm not going to be too mean about that thing. I think this is where the tagline would be for all the other things you could click on. That's probably where it is. I apologize, it's about midnight. There are minor tweaks you could make, but, you know, I'm not going to knock the dueling action. Aside from that weird thing with Super Dimensional Robot, it was perfectly fine. I do like the addition to the orichalcos into Duel Arena up the stakes in that regard, because we're going to include more of the Empire in this show compared to Season 1, and it just being essentially only on Sebastian's point of view. Then introducing the orichalcos does add an extra layer of tension. And trust me, when the orichalcos is activated, it is a moment of, oh shit. Frick. Everything is hopeless. And then you amplify the insanity. It is questionable how, how did he not notice the old robotic bits? But I guess, again, they were saying at a distance. So, of course, with the green of the orichalcos, it's going to shine brighter off of the metallic units of Hikari's body. So it'd just be like, wait a minute, you're not human. What the hell happened? Oh, gee, why don't you tell me? Because, again, everyone's an expert as to how my life went. So tell me, why don't you tell me what I went through and all the other stuff? Sorry, I just got distracted. I don't know. It'd just be like, what was Hikari's plan? Just like, you knew we couldn't leave here together, what were you just gonna do? Leave? Well, yeah, that's kind of what you do. What's what's that? This place is out of resources? Move. That's what the freaking even in the Animal Kingdom has been doing for centuries. Just that's something we do. It's natural. I think it was a point. I think it was a subtext or something like that. Like in the original Lion King, it's like the whole thing with Pride Rock is that it isn't the homeland of the lions. It's they've been moving their base constantly. Scar stayed at Pride Rock because it's a matter of pride for him, and it's just they're not supposed to stay because they freaking ran out of resources. But Scar refused to move. But of course, by the end of the movie, they all come back to get everything gets to be beautiful and flourishing again because Disney movie. But there's details in this that makes it a bit more realistic until they decide Disney movie in the end. But anywho, I got off topic with Lion King. Sorry. It's just you really think we stay in the space forever? Well, probably not. I think he had to admit he wasn't going to be safe forever. But it's just like, where were we supposed to go? But also, yeah, I'm not going to stay here forever. I like how he essentially blamed Hikari for taking his advice, and then tried to make it all of Hikari's fault, while saying that Hikari is being a child for not taking your responsibility. What? I'm sorry, but no one else in this episode has been taking responsibility for their actions. Why do I have to be the only one? Is it because I'm a main character? God damn it. Ay. Hello and welcome to Shun Hikari Day. Now you gotta do all the trauma and all that stuff. It is nice that he got that whole to win the duel in the end thing, so he got that little bit of redemption. But if only it had just... But in redemption, he got to find out that everyone is dead. Everyone you know and love is dead. And in the end, you ran away again. Although at least this time everyone was already dead, so I guess that makes it a little better than just leaving someone to be done. I need to work on the Hikari Season 2 new thing. A bit of a spoiler thing for behind the scenes. Originally last year I was going to work on some project of how I would write Duel Arena Season 2, but at least Hikari's point of view, because I did have an idea in mind. But A, Duel Arena didn't finish, it went into a break, and B, I just didn't have the time, and I was focusing on other stuff, so maybe once this is over, I'll do my thing. I'm not gonna be the only one giving an idea of what could happen with Duel Arena, but I ain't spoiling Jack. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just leave that up the air. It's the entire internet that you have to choose from. Could be friggin' Doug Walker, as far as you know. Wouldn't that be a twist? Hey, all I know from all this is that I want Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything to watch Duel Arena, so he could say that this is a good show because it's long. The episodes are long. Really? That's your problem? That they're only 3 minutes long? I promise, that's Sky Strikers. Don't be surprised. Anywho, it's the writing mostly. Like, no one in the staff is doing a bad job overall. It's the art direction, the dual script. Okay, the dual script was a bit weird, the dimensional, but I can let that one slide. It's one mistake. Again, it happens in a bunch of fan shows. There's one mistake. What you gonna do? Letting the dog go to have it from under the table now that the fireworks have stopped. It's not the end of the world. Of course, you're gonna eat now when I'm recording. What else would you do it? It's not the end of the world. It just who knows though? Maybe it turns around. Maybe I'm looking like a negative Nancy. Maybe it's just me. So I'm willing. If it's just me and this time I have to turn around in the end, I'll take that L and happily eat my own words. I'm just giving my 2 cents. And from the looks of things, a lot of people's 2 cents. But what are you gonna do? That's Revelations for you. Once you sign up for it, you get ready for depression. It's like watching Attack on Titan. I hope you're not hoping for hope, because there's not much of that here. Who knows? Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed at the very least, and I guess I'll see you next time. Later.